After being stranded on a raft for days after his encounter with Helios, Odysseus came upon the island of Prohibita, the forbidden island ruled by Alphanlion and Venza, goddess of survival. Upon reaching the island, Zeus speaks to Odysseus.
Odysseus, you made many mistakes on your journey back home, and now you'll be facing a bigger consequence than you can ever imagine.
No, Zeus, please don't punish me like this. My men are all gone. My wife is probably madly in love with another man. Hasn't this punishment been enough for you to get your enjoyment and laughter? Please just let me go home in peace. I beg for your forgiveness.
No, I'm not finished with you yet. You have done horrible things that begin with Polyphemus and Helios. You will forever be in debt to me.
Odysseus begins to see what seems to be an island in the distance, what looks to be like a jungle with many trees and colorful flowers blooming everywhere. He lands on the island and decides to find food and rest. 2 days pass and Odysseus doesn't encounter any life forms. Then Odysseus hears a rattle noise in the bushes and goes to check out what the noise is.
Who's there?
Venza, the goddess of survival, I have come to warn you to leave this island as soon as possible. There are strange things on this island that you do not want to encounter.
I've been stranded at sea for a long while now. I think I can take care of myself.
Okay, Odysseus, just be warned.
Past Venza and carried on with his journey into the island of Prohibita. Odysseus has walked for a while now, comes by a deep dark cave as the sun is setting, and enters the cave as day turns to night to get a good night's rest.
Hello? Anyone in there?
You must turn back now. You must listen to me if you want to live. The cave is very dangerous.
As far as I can see, no one is living here, so I'm going to rest for a while.
Pushing past Venza, Odysseus enters the cave and lies down. Many hours have passed and Alphanlion enters the cave. The creature crawled back into his cave and notices a man sleeping near his bed.
Grrr, who goes there?
Odysseus wakes up to the growling noise and sees a creature with the skin the color of a rainbow and ears as big as a tire, staring at him with eyes shaped like owls.
My name is Odysseus, the son of Poseidon. If you harm me, my father will destroy you as well as this island.
Why are you taking shelter in my home?
When I arrived, I made a call to see if anyone was in the cave, but no one answered, so I assumed that it was empty.
I don't like visitors in my home. I ask you to leave before you regret being here on this island.
I would not talk to me in that tone if I was you, or my father will cause you a great deal of pain. I come from the island of Ithaca. I'm just trying to get back home.
I have heard a great deal of stories about you from the gods. I know you are lying to me about your father, and I don't like when humans like you lie to me. So I ask you again to leave my home this instant.
I thank you for letting me stay in your home. I will now leave if you wish.
Odysseus makes his way towards the exit of the cave when he notices out of the corner of his eye a sharp and shiny object. He runs toward the object and hurls it towards the creature's shoulder. It drives into its shoulder like a sports car driving quickly down the highway during an intense high-speed chase away from the police on a dark, crazy night in Los Angeles. While Alphanlion is still dazed, Odysseus rushes out of the cave.
Ouch.
The creature takes the large spear out of its shoulder and starts to run towards Odysseus, but notices he's already gone and his injured shoulder is holding him back. Thinking he is safe, Odysseus stops running and hides behind a huge tree. Using his owl-like eyesight, Alphanlion spots Odysseus in the distance.
I can see you behind the tree. Come out and face me if you're a true warrior as the stories betray you to be.
I will not face you.
Odysseus tries to run away from the creature but does not succeed because Alphanlion uses all of his strength he has left and attacks Odysseus. As Odysseus struggles for his life, the goddess Venza appears in front of Odysseus.
Odysseus, I told you to leave this island, and you disobeyed me. For that, I'm sorry you will have to pay the price of Alphanlion.
Then Alphanlion charges toward Odysseus, trying to kill him. Odysseus rolls out of the way, and the creature runs into a large rock, knocking himself unconscious. With this spare moment, Odysseus runs. He gets on his raft and starts to sail away.
Ha, Zeus, your plan has failed. I'm still alive, and now it is time for me to return home.
Odysseus, you have gone too far this time. I had enough. As far as I'm concerned, you will not see your home for a very long time.
With that, Zeus sends a horrible storm Odysseus' way, sending him towards the island ruled by the goddess Calypso.